Okay, and there's the nose. Already starting to look a little clown-like. So, next thing we're going to do is the mouth. I'm going to do the pips first. Alright, there's one pip. One thing I just thought of, whenever you're designing a clown face, don't use a bunch of crazy random colors on it. Stick with red, white, black, and blue, and a flesh tone if you're in a goose. If you start using greens and purples and yellows and all that stuff, it's just going to make you look amateurish. Green makeup tends to make you look sick from a distance. Yellow makeup makes you look really washed out if you're up on a stage or something. Purple makeup just doesn't usually look good. Pink is not going to contrast enough with your white or your flesh tone to really do much. So you need like a bright red, or if it's a blush, you can use pink or whatever, or an eyeshadow. I mean, I guess you could use like a purple eyeshadow or something if you wanted to, but don't. I would still stay away from green and yellow. But yeah, that's the main thing there. Okay, so there's my pips. They are done. Make sure that whenever you do it, you practice enough that you can get a nice crisp line with your brush. You don't want to have a bunch of like little scragglies coming out of it and all that stuff. You want to have nice crisp lines with it, and that will also keep you from looking scary and make you look more professional. So. Okay, so I'm gonna powder now. Don't talk once you get your red on your mouth, because it'll smear. Always breathe out whenever you're powdering around your nose also. Alright. Now you're going to take and brush that off just like you did with your while ago. See how it makes those colors pop nicely? Okay. One more thing that I thought of. Do not use red around your eyes. For one, it's dangerous because the red makeups have some type of chemical in them or something. Red and yellow makeups have some type of in the dye that they use in them. They have something in it that can make you go blind if it gets too close to your eyes and soaks in or whatever. So that's one reason. Two, red around your eyes makes you look scary. There's no way around it. If you have red around your eyes, it's going to look scary. So use all black accents and stuff like that because it's more natural looking. Okay, next we're going to do our black accents. So make sure you have your pencil nice and sharpened to a good point, and whenever you're doing your eyebrows, you want to move your natural ones, see where it moves at. For a white face, I probably wouldn't put them on top of your natural eyebrows because you want to have it more exaggerated than that, really. And that's not very exaggerated. And it's, for most people, it's kind of low to their natural eyebrow. You want to have it like higher. So I do mine start off kind of just above my eyebrow. Put a dot where it moves. You'll learn that. And whenever you're designing a face, best thing to do is just take a pencil, mark all the spots that move on your face, and you'll see where you can put stuff. So now I've got those dots there. I'm just going to go follow it straight back like that. Okay, now I'm just going to give it a little bit of shape. Okay, and now you can see that, but look, they're not quite perfect. They're not even. So what we're going to do, this one has that little bit of a lip to it, which I like. This one didn't turn out like that though, for some reason. So we're going to make them even because the other one's not terrible looking. We're going to kind of make them even out. This one has more of a squared end to it. So, yeah, there we go. Now see how those move with my actual expressions? Okay. Now one more thing we're going to do, we're going to add some accents. I'm going to put a dot on my chin. And we're going to do just on my eyelid right under my eyebrow. We're going to do a little dot. Okay, so we've got that all taken care of. Now with the skinny pencil, we're going to do outlining, and I'm going to take my fat pencil here and I'm going to sharpen it up where it's got a finer tip on it again. I'm going to do my eyeliner with it. You can do eyeliner with the skinny or a fat pencil. I prefer the fat one just because it usually goes on a little bit smoother. And if you're going to do a fatter line like this, you want to have a make sure it's a nice thin point, and you'd only want to go halfway. So there we go. There's that. Now we're going to do some outlining with our skinny pencil here. So I've sharpened it up. Now I'm just taking and making sure there's no little burrs on it that are going to mess up my lining or anything. And we're just going to outline my mouth.